Welcome back, my friend. This is day 3 of your English listening and fluency practice challenge. Today, we are going to talk about a very interesting topic: confidence in English. Have you ever felt shy to speak English? Maybe you understand words. Maybe you know grammar. But when it's time to speak, your mind goes blank. You feel nervous. You feel afraid of making mistakes. Yes, I know that feeling. Many learners around the world feel the same. But today, we will talk about how to build real confidence in English. So first, let's imagine a situation. You are in a classroom. The teacher asks a question. You know the answer, but you stay quiet. Why? Because you are not confident. You think, what if I say it wrong? What if people laugh? Now, my friend, here is something very important. Confidence is not about being perfect. Confidence is about being brave enough to try. So, how do we build this confidence? Let's practice together. I will give you some sentences you can use in real life. You can listen carefully, repeat slowly, and feel more comfortable each time. For example, I am still learning, but I want to try. Say it with me in your mind. I am still learning, but I want to try. This sentence is powerful because when you say this, people will understand. They will support you. They will not judge you. Another sentence. Can you please speak a little slower? This is simple but very helpful. You don't need to be shy to ask. Native speakers are usually happy to slow down. And one more. I don't know this word. Can you explain? That's it. No need to be embarrassed. This is exactly how we learn. Confidence grows when you practice, when you speak more, when you accept mistakes as part of learning. Remember, every confident speaker today was once a nervous learner. Take small steps. Start with short sentences. Talk to yourself in English every day. Look in the mirror and say, I can do this. I can speak English. The more you practice, the stronger your confidence becomes. And slowly, you will not only speak English, you will enjoy speaking it. Let's practice a real situation together. Imagine you are at a cafe. The waiter comes and asks, "What would you like to order?" You feel nervous. Your heart beats fast. But remember, confidence is not about being perfect. It's about trying. So you can say something simple. I would like a coffee, please. That's it. Easy, clear, and you did it. If you make a mistake, it's okay. The waiter will still understand you. And next time, you will feel more confident. Now, let's imagine another situation. You meet a new person. They ask, "Where are you from?" What can you say? You can answer, "I am from your country." If you want to add more, you can say, "I am from your country and I'm learning English." This is a great way to practice confidence. Simple sentences, no pressure, but real communication. Now, let's do a quick confidence exercise. I will say a sentence. You listen carefully. Then you repeat it in your mind. Ready? I am not afraid of mistakes. Again, I am not afraid of mistakes. Next one. Every time I speak, I improve. Once more. Every time I speak, I improve. And one more. I can speak English with confidence. Repeat it again. I can speak English with confidence. Do you feel it? When you say these sentences, your brain becomes stronger, your fear becomes smaller, and your confidence grows. Here's another tip. Confidence comes from preparation. If you prepare before speaking, you feel calmer. For example, if you are going to a restaurant, practice ordering at home. Say, I would like some water, please. Or, can I see the menu? When you prepare like this, you are ready for real life. And here's a secret. Even native speakers sometimes feel nervous when they speak in public. The difference is, they keep speaking. They don't stop. So, don't stop. Keep practicing. Keep speaking. Every word makes you better. Confidence is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. But if you don't use it, it becomes weak. Think about the first time you tried to ride a bicycle. At first, it was scary. Maybe you fell down. Maybe you wanted to quit. But little by little, you learned. Now, riding a bicycle feels easy. Speaking English is the same. At first, your words feel heavy. Your mouth feels slow. Your brain feels tired. But if you keep going, it becomes natural. It becomes easy. One mistake many learners make is waiting for the perfect time. They think, I will speak when I am ready. But the truth is, you will never feel 100% ready. The best time to speak is now. Confidence grows in small steps. One small victory today, another small victory tomorrow, and soon you are unstoppable. Here's something powerful. Your body affects your confidence. If you sit tall, breathe deeply, and smile, your brain feels stronger. Try it right now. Sit up straight, breathe in slowly, smile. Do you feel it? That small change creates big energy. Another important point, don't compare yourself to others. Maybe you listen to someone who speaks English fluently. You think, wow, they're so good. I will never be like them. But remember, you don't see their journey. You don't see their practice. You only see the result. Focus on your own path. Your English today is better than yesterday. And tomorrow it will be better than today. That is confidence. Also, speak kindly to yourself. If you make a mistake, don't say, I am terrible at English. Say, I am learning. Mistakes are my teachers. This small change in language makes a huge difference in confidence. And remember this, confidence is not about speaking loudly. It's about speaking clearly. Even simple words spoken with calmness can be powerful. Every time you listen to this podcast, you are building confidence. Every time you repeat a phrase, your brain gets faster. Every time you think in English, your mind becomes stronger. Confidence is not far away. It is already inside you. Step by step, it will shine. Confidence also comes from preparation. When you prepare, you feel strong. When you are not prepared, you feel nervous. For example, before a meeting or class, you can prepare 3 sentences. Just 3 simple sentences you might use. Then, when it's time to speak, your brain is ready. This makes you calm and confident. Another secret to confidence is repetition. Think of your favorite song. You listened many times. Now, you can sing it without thinking. English works the same way. When you repeat phrases every day, they become automatic. And automatic English is confident English. Let's talk about the fear of mistakes. Many learners feel nervous because they want to be perfect. But perfection is impossible. Even native speakers make mistakes. They forget words, they use the wrong grammar, and it's normal. So instead of chasing perfection, chase connection. Your goal is not to be perfect. Your goal is to connect. If the other person understands you, then you are successful. That is confidence. Confidence also grows when you celebrate small wins. Maybe today you spoke 1 sentence in English. That is a win. Maybe you learned 5 new words. That is a win. Maybe you listened to English for 10 minutes. That is a win. Celebrate each one. Say to yourself, "Yes, I did it." This positive energy builds more confidence for tomorrow. Here's another powerful technique: visualization. Close your eyes and imagine yourself speaking English with confidence. Imagine your voice is clear. Imagine the person smiling and understanding you. Feel that success. When you imagine it, your brain believes it. And when your brain believes it, your body follows. One more key: practice in safe spaces. You don't need to start in front of a big audience. You can practice alone in your room. You can practice in front of a mirror. You can record your voice and listen back. These small private practices build strong public confidence. Finally, remember this truth: confidence is a choice. Every day you can choose fear or you can choose courage. Fear says, "Don't speak." Courage says, "Try, even if you make mistakes." Choose courage. Step by step, your courage becomes confidence. Confidence also grows when you slow down. Many learners speak too fast because they feel nervous. They rush their words. They try to finish quickly. But when you rush, your brain cannot keep up, and that makes you more nervous. So here is a simple tip: breathe, pause, speak slowly. When you speak slowly, your words are clear. Your brain has time to think, and the other person has time to listen. Speaking slowly is not weakness. It is confidence. Think about great speakers. They don't hurry. They don't run. They use pauses. They control their words. You can do the same in English. Another way to build confidence is shadowing. Shadowing means listening to a sentence in English and repeating it right away. You copy the rhythm, the tone, the pronunciation. At first, it feels difficult, but after some practice, your brain and your mouth become faster. Shadowing is like training in a gym. Every repetition makes you stronger, and strength gives confidence. You can practice shadowing with podcasts, movies, or audiobooks. Choose short sentences. Repeat them until they feel natural. This will make your English sound smooth and confident. Confidence also comes from thinking in English. When you think in English, you reduce translation time. You stop worrying about grammar. You start speaking more naturally. At first, your English thoughts may be small. For example, I am walking. I am drinking tea. I am happy. But slowly, your thoughts grow. They become longer and more detailed. The more you think in English, the more confident you will be when you speak. Let's talk about body language. Your body speaks before your words. If you stand tall with your shoulders back, you look confident. If you smile, people feel comfortable with you. If you make eye contact, people trust you. So even before you say a word, your body can show confidence. And when your body looks confident, your mind feels confident. Confidence is not something you wait for. It is something you practice every day. It is a habit, like brushing your teeth or eating breakfast. The more you practice it, the stronger it becomes. Start small. Speak one sentence in English today. Tomorrow, speak 2. Next week, speak 5. Step by step, you will feel your confidence grow. And remember this, confidence is not the absence of fear. Confidence means feeling fear but speaking anyway. It means being brave enough to try. Each time you try, your fear becomes smaller. Each time you try, your confidence becomes bigger. When we think about success, many people imagine it as something huge, like a trophy, a big award, or a perfect moment where everything in life just works out. But in reality, success is rarely about big, dramatic events. It is much more about the small, daily actions that we often don't notice. Think about this. Every day you wake up, you have a choice. You can decide to learn something new in English, or you can decide to postpone it. You can decide to practice for 15 minutes, or you can decide to scroll endlessly on your phone. Each of these small choices adds up. At first, it doesn't seem like a big deal. Missing one day of practice doesn't matter, right? But if you miss one day, then another, and then another, slowly you create a habit of not practicing. On the other hand, if you practice even for a few minutes every single day, you build a completely different habit, one that shapes your future self. This is what I like to call the silent power of small steps. You don't always see the results immediately. Learning English fluency is not like switching on a light. It's more like planting a seed. At first, the seed is invisible beneath the soil. You water it, you care for it, and nothing seems to happen. But after weeks and months, you start to see a little sprout. With more patience, that sprout becomes a plant, and later a tree. Fluency works in the same way. Many learners make the mistake of chasing quick results. They want to become fluent in 1 month or even in 1 week. But real fluency doesn't come through shortcuts. It comes through consistency, dedication, and patience. Now, let's pause here for a moment. Think about your own journey. Have you been rushing yourself? Have you been frustrated because you didn't see results fast enough? If yes, then maybe it's time to change your perspective. Instead of thinking, why am I not fluent yet? Ask yourself, what small step can I take today that will bring me closer to fluency? It might be reading 1 page of an English book. It might be listening to 5 minutes of an English podcast. It might be writing 3 simple sentences in English about your day. These may look small, but small actions repeated consistently create big changes. Here's another important idea. Don't underestimate the power of celebrating small wins. When you understand a word without using a dictionary, that is progress. When you say a sentence in English without translating in your head, that is progress. When you feel a little more confident speaking than you did last week, that is progress. Celebrate these wins. They are proof that you are moving forward. And remember, success in language learning is not a straight line. Some days you will feel motivated, other days you won't. Some days you will learn quickly, other days you will struggle. That's completely normal. Progress often looks like 2 steps forward and 1 step back. But the important part is you keep going. Think of it like walking on a long road. If you keep walking step by step, even slowly, you will eventually reach your destination. But if you stop walking because the journey feels too long, then you will stay stuck in the same place. So here's the message I want you to take with you today. Don't wait for motivation. Don't wait for perfect conditions. Don't wait for the right time. Start now. Take small steps and trust the process. Because one day, without even realizing it, you will look back and say, wow, I am actually speaking fluently. I can express myself in English. I can understand others. I have reached the place I once only dreamed about. That day will come, and when it does, you will be proud, not because you did something big once, but because you did something small every day, again and again, without giving up. So keep going. Your fluency is not far. It is closer than you think. And here we are, slowly coming to the close of today's practice. We started with simple stories. Then we explored little moments of daily life, and we used them as a way to train your listening and fluency. You've spent this time not just listening, but truly absorbing English at a slow and natural pace. Remember, every sentence you hear, every idea you understand is a step forward on your journey. Now, let me ask you, how do you feel right now? Do you feel a little calmer? A little more confident? That's the power of listening practice. It builds you without you even noticing. And if today's session felt good, imagine what will happen if you keep showing up every day. Consistency is your best teacher, not speed, not perfection, just showing up again and again. So here's what I want you to do next. Come back for the next episode. Keep this momentum alive. And don't just listen, live in English. Think in English. Carry these sentences in your head and try to notice English around you in your daily life. If you enjoyed this practice, make sure you give this video a like. It helps more learners just like you find this content. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe right now so you never miss the next practice challenge. And of course, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Tell me, what part of today's practice helped you the most? Which sentences made you smile or think or imagine? I read every single comment, and your words inspire me to keep creating for you. Thank you for spending this time with me today. You did amazing, truly. I'll see you in the next episode. Take care, keep practicing, and remember, you are becoming fluent, step by step, every single day. Bye for now.